Hey, what up, what up? It's Yvette, Minimalist Entrepreneur Company founder, and basically I just help entrepreneur moms take the leap over fear so they can live their dream life, running their business and their household, raising their kids, balancing babies and business. Ultimately, that is my mission in this company. But I just wanted to come on and see and let you guys know what a minimalist entrepreneur is, in case you're wondering, in case you saw the account and you're new to the account. I want to just introduce the concept to you and let you know what we do here. And if there's any questions along the way, then you know how to let me know. There's a Q&A box at the bottom, or you could just give me some love with some hearts and all that stuff. That's always good. Okay. I'm not really gonna wait for anybody. It says it's gonna bring some peeps on, so let's just get started for the replayers. So what is a minimalist entrepreneur? First, let's define what minimalism is. Minimalism isn't, like white sofas and beige walls and, just kind of that stark crispness, even though that's kind of nice, that spaciousness, but that's more a visualization of the idea that it feels in your mind of just like open space, opportunity for growth and color and excitement and joy, abundance, right? There's this blank space of just like, hey, what do you want to build? This is your canvas. Tell me what you want and we'll paint the walls together. That's kind of what it is, because what minimalism aims to reduce is the excess, the waste, the stuff that's just not necessary for a life of joy. And when applied to business, we're really asking the question as minimalist entrepreneurs, what do I want less of so I can have more of? And you build your workflow, your workspace, your business around that idea. So basically, as a mom, our priority is mom. That's our number one role. Everything else is second. So everything else really does serve that one role if you think about it. When you take a priority spot in somebody's life, everything else is just a bonus. It's like, this is my most important thing, right? And so, we're raising these babies and we've got this business. How do you juggle both? I really want to help women find that balance and find that clarity in exactly what they want to do, how they want to create their business and their life ultimately, because their business just supports their life. How do you want to live, and then build a business supporting that? Okay, so that's basically what I do. And it is a combination of mindset and strategy, how I work. But when you adopt this minimalist mindset, it is a shift in thought, beliefs, and behavior. Because you're getting to the simple, the necessary, to what matters to you. And we basically find the single most important thing that you need to be working on for your business to move to the next level right now. That's what you need to be focused on. And what does that break down to as far as steps go? So that's what that is. Because everything else, if it's not making you happy, why do it? And that's what minimalism is about. It's taking all the stuff that you hate so that you can have more of what you love. Get it out, throw it out. I don't like this, I don't want this, I hate it, whatever. I dislike it, it's not part of my experience. Because hate is really not an energy we want to embody, but it's just kind of identifying that I don't want to do this. And I'd rather do more of this, right? I'd rather spend more time with my babies. I want less time working on the things that make me want to pull my hair out in my business and have the headaches and the hassle, and I don't want to hustle. That's basically what that is. Hey, doctor. I am Dr. Mel. What up, what up? We're just talking about minimalist entrepreneurship, what that means, and what I'm all about at this account. And as a mother to mother, our business is secondary to our babies, right? We want our babies raised with our attention, our love, our care, our presence. We want that to be their experience in their life, right? When it comes to their mother. And that's what we want our business to support, right? Us ultimately having that reality as far as the business goes. So we apply minimalism, this idea of less waste, less excess, less fluff, less clutter. We apply this to how we think. So we focus on what matters most in life and in business. And then we apply it to how we work. So a lighter schedule, workload, just more simple, right? More simple in how we execute in our business, how we operate. And this is where, my 80-20 edit of your workflow comes in, because I want to help you basically find the 20% to work on so you get 80% of the results, right? The Pareto principle. Is that the Pareto principle? Yeah. So anyway, I want to help you do that. And then minimalism, we apply it to where you work. So we declutter the distractions for more organization and more productivity, right? So that is what we do. So basically, we're rethinking business so we can redo business. Because if you don't believe that you can have simple, have less hustle, feel less grind, then you are going to experience the freedom to do what it is that you want to do in this world. That's the energy we want to come with. And so what I do in the company is we balance mindset, energy, and habits. So basically what you do, your behavior. And why is business so spiritual is because we are getting to the root of our fear, our problem, what we believe are problems, everything that's in the way of us having the success that we came in this body to experience is just in the way. And removing that and seeing through to, hey, this is the reality I want to create, and then I'm creating it. I'm actively creating the reality I want to live, right? Have you noticed how you get what you want, and if you don't believe it, I ask you to really close your eyes and consider everything you have right now is a result of you putting the thought out there. And it could be in a thought of desire, longing, yearning. The moment you stopped feeling distant from it, and in your longing stopped believing you don't deserve it, you won't ever have it, and started maybe just for a second believing you can, you basically launched a vibration of energy out into the universe to give back exactly that. So we give back what we put out into the world. And absolutely what we put out into the world is us saying yes to this. And if I don't want this to be my reality, if I don't want whatever aspect of my reality to be the case, then I've got to actively send some energy that way. So there's energy management. Mindset is believing first that we can have that, seeing the vision, making it plain, getting clear, crystal clear on what you want, and then creating the steps to move forward in that. And anything that deviates, derails, disconnects you from it is in the way again, right? And so why business is so spiritual is because I'm over here like, dream bigger. Whatever limits you have on your ability to create and accomplish and live successfully, financially wealthy, whatever it is for you, whatever's keeping you playing just away from that, like just inches from that, is in the way. Dream bigger, believe bigger, because that's the only thing that will get you there. Your actions, that's only 1% of the game. This is a 99% mind game, this life. And I honestly, because we're all just energy vibrating in this universe, that I feel like it's really 100% of the game. But we've got enough baggage in our human karmic revolution or evolution, both, that keeps us believing it's still action. I'm like, dream bigger. You don't need to work harder, just dream bigger. So we balance the mindset, the energy, and the habits. So habits, this is where your behavior gets to shift toward aligning with what you actually want. And here's I won't name names, but some of my students will have a really hard time when I say, what do you want for yourself? Like when you picture yourself 3 years from now, what do you see yourself doing, being, having? And so often, if not 100% of the time, there's reservation in catapulting a dream of the magnitude that maybe they once believed they could have. Right? It's adulting is hard. At some point we stop believing, even with time, right? And us getting older, and it feels like, maybe the time is getting less and less. That's still a figment of your imagination. People become billionaires in their 50s, 60s. It's like, is it ever too late? Only what you believe is too late will you put a cap on what you can accomplish. When you push your mind past lack, limiting beliefs, and the lies that you told yourself, borrowed, started to believe because you overheard somebody over here say it, and you just wanted to commiserate, and then you started believing it because you hung around with that concept too long. When you push past that, which is all just clutter, all just fear, you can create a new reality. So it's so much mindset first before all that other stuff. In my other account, I'm the declutterist, and that is the overarching company, because I declutter minds, and my goal is to help you get past the fear, take the leap over the fear, and launch to whatever's the next step for you. If you're wondering what's next for me and how should I pivot in my business, or I just want to launch, like I just want to start a business and I don't even know what to know about business or where to start and what's the first step. Wherever you are, it's very much a mindset game and getting super simple, because the truth is simple. Anything more complex, more complicated is a lie. So if it doesn't resonate here in your heart, then chances are there's some element of clutter there. And so I absolutely want to help you feel your way through to a resolution for whatever ails you, whatever is in your way when it comes to business, specifically here at this account. So I just wanted to, if there's any questions, submit. But I really just wanted to answer that. Let's see what else I have in my notes here. Oh, the ice cream man's out. Is it still called Ice Cream Man, or is it Ice Cream Person? Or is that even the name, or is that just the 80s? Why I help mothers do this and start their business, because motherhood is something new. It's a new frontier for all of us moms, new to the process of raising a human, let alone delivering one, carrying one, and all that. And when you've got a business and a life that you are helping to lead, it's very much like running a business, right? We've got our clients, we've got all the responsibilities of supporting those clients and creating the results for them that they desire, which is why they started to work with us. It's very much like two heavy responsibilities, but yet when you become a parent, there's you are the most powerful in terms of creating, because you just created life, in seeing the possibility for creating a business or creating a livelihood, or a livelihood for your family. It's just kind of like we reach into the depths of who we are to discover, how can I support my family and create a legacy for them to walk into. It's so cool. I've got plenty of friends starting, accounts in their kids' names as we taught, and they're deciding and deliberate about putting money into that every single month to where it grows, and it becomes their ability to create generational wealth. Because I didn't have that, y'all. I don't know who's listening, watching that had that, but it's not foundational, this idea of generational wealth, because it wasn't in our immediate purview growing up. And so we've got to get over the hurdles of not having had experienced that and understood that as just like the norm. We've got to get over that to get to the next level, to start to create the experience for our kids, if that's what we want. I mean, at some point we want some level of wealth for them in all aspects of their lives, right? Don't you want kids to be wealthy in abundance, in joy, in freedom, in capacity, in strength, resilience, right? I mean, love. We want, sky's the limit for them. So basically, back to minimalist entrepreneurship, we want to minimize the waste, the excess, the hustle, and live in more flow. And you know that flow state when you're a creator, it's just like you need it, you live by it. And to do the deep work of a creator, an online creator, or artist, whatever, designer, writer, if we want to do that deep work, that really we've got to like drum up something and make something out of nothing, especially from our experiences, like turn that into something valuable and profitable, then we've got to make our own way, right? We've got to make our vision come to reality. It's on us. And minimalist entrepreneurship is all about eliminating what's in the way so that we can do what we want. Do less of what we hate, more of what we love. So that we can really have the time, the freedoms, and all the joys that we want for our family. We want it for ourselves, and we want it for our families. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Simple stuff. If you have any questions, just reply. Peace.